trying to build a new variant of this toggle group. Toggle group is made up of individual toggle buttons. So if I go take a look at those, I have these 3 different versions of it. I've got tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 because I'm just not sure yet what I'm going to call them. So the one in my example is all tier 3. And now I want to make a version of it for all the tier 2 and all the tier 3 buttons. You get the idea. So obviously you hit duplicate. So you've got the next one. It's going to give it a new name, tier 2. And I want to change all of these buttons from tier 3 to tier 2. And I can already see that the coloring on this icon button is not right. Like it just doesn't look proper. And I built the system, but if I go over here, you can see it's supposed to be sort of this white color for the foreground. And it's somehow kept the dark color from the previous one. I don't know what it is with instance swapping in Figma, but like, oh man, I feel like they're coming for me. So anyways, I'm just gonna drill right into here and I'm gonna open up Token Studio. If you don't know this fun little trick, you can just click this button here to minimize it and it just keeps it over in the corner, which is so cool. And so you can see that it is actually supposed to be a white color, even though it's showing like this darker color from this other token here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select the whole component. I'm gonna go back over to the tokens page and I'm just gonna hit apply to selection and see what happens. Yay, it works. And now I'm going to do the same thing again, and this one is going to be tier 1. And I'm going to drill all the way in to the buttons. I'm going to change these to tier 1. These also look very funky, like the icon here isn't even showing at all. I'm going to assume if I hit apply to selection that it will sort itself out. Looks like we've almost got there. This one, let's go take a look at it. Deep Inspect is off, so I'm only looking at the one layer. I've got a fill color. I need to drill in further. This is just the icon start. I need to get a bit further to go into the vector. The vector is supposed to have this white color. So this is actually an issue with a token that I might have to go troubleshoot. Like, is it or is it not? Let's go see. Now let's go look at the button. No, this is definitely supposed to be a dark color. Let's just take a look at just the icons. Dark, dark. Okay, why are we hanging on to old life decisions, Figma? Like, and it's funny too, right? Because like some of these ones, they reset just fine, but this one didn't. So like what happens now if I go to tier 2, then I go back to tier 1, and I go to tier 3, and I go back to tier 1. What if I turn on the label? Does that work for me? What about here? If I turn the label on, the label seems to be working. The icon on the end seems to be working, but the icon on the beginning, it doesn't work? Okay. Can I reset this instance? Okay, now it seems to be working just fine. What? So now I can turn off the label and the slot and the icon end, if it's just an icon. Yeah, this is just, it's just like a super fun thing to be worrying with in Figma. But that's kind of my process, is like mad clicking through things, you know, resetting, reapplying my tokens to sort itself out. And like, thank goodness I have the tokens to help, because otherwise I'd be lost. But if you're dealing with components and you're having these issues, that's essentially the process of what I'm doing. And I know that this documentation looks funny. I'll show you another trick. Well, I gotcha. Little bonus ad, Propstar for the win. Now I've got these 3 different versions. They're all nicely labeled. And I can go and figure out why this one is not working. And I think I know, because I just ran into this. This is hanging on to the slot from the border from the slot from my documentation. This whole piece is a documentation thing, which is so just insanely silly. If I go look at this one now, It's got a border coming from the slot, even though if I go to this component, which we were just working on, there is no color from the slot. And I just don't get it. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna reset it. Reset specific, I'm just gonna reset it completely. Now it's a slot. And now can I swap this to a toggle group? And it works as expected. I don't know what it is with the instant swap situation, friends, but if you're struggling over here, you're not alone. All right, Sam, I am out. Bye for now.